Okay, so look around this 51 plate, so either late 2001 or early 2002. I think this one's a late 2001 model actually. Land Rover Defender 110 TD5 county station wagon, 12-seater, finished in white. Standard county station wagon spec, except this one's also got ABS and traction control on it. So in other words, it's got boost alloys with a matching set of 5 general grabber tyres. It's also got checker plate on the wing tops and the modesty covers. So otherwise standard spec with, you know, sunroof, tinted glass, the individual side steps, mud flaps all round. Same full 12-seater spec with a middle seat and rear bench seats as well. Rear step, adjustable tow pack. And that's about it. Drives really well, this one. 139,000 miles, I think, from memory. And it's in rather good shape. Underneath it's very good indeed, actually, in my opinion. But it is just my opinion. So if you need to have that confirmed, by all means do so. Let's have a look around it, see what we can find. No big dents. Obviously, being white, it does show every mark. I'm not going to go over every single blemish on it, or else I'll be here all night. But suffice to say, around the front, as you can see, it looks quite smart, but there is some paint loss just on the bonnet slam panel just up here. A couple of bubbles under the paint on the bonnet just there, and a couple of scratches and marks generally on the bonnet, but it is white and it is, what, 17 years old, so that's what you get. Looking down the near side, a few ripples in the doors as always, but barrel sides and stuff and front of the front wings all look pretty good. There's a slight scuff just here on the near side front arch, and a tiny small one just down there as well. A couple of scratches just up here in the paint. Screen blocks, as always, have lost a great deal of their paint, but that's again normal. Screen rubber looks new, so it may have had a new screen in it fairly recently by the look of it, because the screen rubber is nice and new. The rest of the scuttle all looks very good. Roof looks fine. A-post all looks good. Near side front door, both the front doors are quite rippled, and you're starting to see now just a line of the internal frame along there. Just sort of starting to almost like the aluminium's folded itself a little bit around the frame. So there is some rippling in it, but a bit of a dent at the barrel side just there. But the doors are actually in reasonable shape in terms of the bottoms of the doors, which we'll come on to in a minute. Just have a look for tiny bit of play in the hinges, but pretty minimal. Interior is actually really rather good on this one. Headlining's got a few marks and nicks in it, as you can see up the back there. It did belong to a bird sanctuary, this, at some point, so it may have carried birds, I suppose. But the seats are in good shape. Slight sort of discoloration and staining on the passenger seat base, but otherwise, and unusually, the middle seat's in quite good shape as well. This one's still got all its carpets in as well, which is quite unusual. All looks pretty good down there. Just I've pulled that bit off. Up there in the bulkhead corner, all looks nice. Let's have a look at this door frame. Fine, no problems with that door frame at all. On the near side front one. B-post all good. Near side rear door, bit of a scar and a blemish just there. In fact, looking at the near side rear door, and it did show up when I did the photo, I don't know if it's been, I think the near side rear door has been painted, or it's another white door, because it's just a very faintly different shade of white. Video may not pick it up, but it's not noticeable unless you photograph it, shall we say. Probably see the slight difference there between those two panels. Very slightly different shade of white, the near side rear door. So whether it's been replaced because it's rusty or what, I don't know. Inside here, this door card has got a few marks and stuff in it. Looks like claw marks, possibly birds again. D-post all looks good down there. Rear seats look in good shape. So do the bench seats, actually, very good. So just a few nicks in the headlining. And yeah, this door in the usual spot where they rot is good there. And on the base is good as well. Near side rear wing is all okay. A little bit of reaction just bubbling up on the bottom of the wing just down there, and there's a small dent just there and another one just there. See if we can see underneath it. As you can see, the chassis hasn't been covered in that nasty Schultz stuff, it's just got honest surface rust on it. But, around the tail end, the cross member I think was replaced a couple of years ago. There's quite a bit of electrolytic reaction as always around the handle and down here and down the base of the door and on the bottom panel down there. The tailgate itself, it's been fitted with this checker plate door card, which generally makes them a little bit less flexible, shall we say. But all it seems to do is rattle. But the base of the tailgate is quite rusty from about there to there. It's not the best tailgate in the world, but the checker plate will give it a bit more rigidity. In here, it had a picnic table in, and the previous owner took it out, but that's a mounting for a picnic table in the floor there. Rear seat, the back of the right rear one has got a slight nick in the backrest there. Otherwise, the seats are in good order. Carrying on round, so some electrolytic reaction down there. Looking down the offside again, front door is the same. It's a bit ripply, the front door, as the other side. We've got a slight gouge just there, but otherwise, offside rear wing isn't too bad at all. Various small bits of reaction here and there. Some just up here, but offside rear door all looks quite reasonable from the outside. Looking inside it, there's a tear in the vinyl on the side of the offside rear seat, another tiny nick just there. But again, the D-post looks to be in good shape. Let's have a look at this door. Door card again is a bit marked on the back here, and that's where they rot. I don't know what they've taped over there, but my hand isn't going through it, put it that way, but that's where that rots. So that has got some rot in the offside rear door frame. Base of the frame is fine. Offside front door, same again, a few ripples in the barrel sides, and just down here you're starting to see the outline of the inner frame. But still good for a few years yet, unless you want beautifully straight doors. Tiny bit of movement in the hinges, but again the bottom frame of the driver's door isn't bad at all. Dash is all there, driver's seat is fine actually, so a few marks from the mileage, but that's about it. Overall, in my opinion, it's actually rather good, this one. Yours may differ. Anyway, offside front wing, there's quite a lot of minor scratches just up here on the top of the offside front wing, and a slight dink just there, so that's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further information. End.